Assalamu alaikum. My name's Salim Siddiqui and you're watching the HotConflict.com video series. Well, we've been talking about an interesting subject. If you're just joining the show for the first time, you probably want to go back and start from the beginning because, as always, you hear a story here that is weirder and wilder than anywhere else. And so, it begins. Let's tell you exactly where we are and what's going on and what time we're in right now, because people often suggest that I teach something very strange and something very weird, something that is almost mystical and magical. And I was looking around the internet the other day and I saw my name written up as somebody who teaches New Age esotericism. New Age, I thought. Well, if that's talking about being able to understand the stars and the sun and the moon and being able to communicate with the earth, well, that sounds slightly pagan, doesn't it? Well, we're not talking about worshiping any of these things. We're talking about understanding the signs of all that is around you and being so in touch with what is around you that you're almost communicating with everything. Well, if that's what you mean by the New Age, well, that's not really New Age. That's kind of Eastern. That's kind of old spirituality. That sounds like your father Abraham. See, talking to the stars and then talking to the moon and then talking to the sun and being able to understand the earth that you're on, that knowledge comes from Abraham, our father, the father of all of those who say this planet is to believe in the one true God. So if people say I'm teaching some New Age stuff, I say, no, brothers and sisters. What I teach is old school. Yes, that's right, you're watching Hot Conflict, and if you weren't ready for the show, we're getting ready to rock and roll, because as always, we go back to the sources, back to Abraham, and we say that those who believe in the light, those who believe that there is only one true God, one true creator, one true planner of everything. He is the light of all lights. He is the one who is perfect of all perfection. He is not depicted in any sign or symbol or any icon. He is not depicted in any being that exists in this world or in the next. He is not like anything that he has created. He is hallowed and majestic above all that is in the creation or any parts of the creation. He is hallowed and high and glorious and more nur, or light, than anything that can be seen with the eye or even imagined within the mind. Above and beyond within the seven realms and higher than the seven skies. He is the creator of all that is, the perfection of all that is, the supreme architect of all that is, my brethren. And those who believe in the light say we believe in all of the signs, from your Lord Most High to the angels of light, who obey the commandments of your Lord and do not disobey. And those who are truly upon the light know that there are other beings, both of the dark and of the light. In the Arabic, we call them the jinn. Many in the Western world are now realizing that you call them aliens or unknowns. They have not been unknown to many of the East, and that knowledge is coming to you now in the West. And tonight we're talking about a special group called the lions, or the tigers, or the cats, or those with the feline energy, and discussing the possibility of beings. Many people in the West are becoming aware of the reptiles and some of the secret hidden agendas. Oh, we like to talk about all the wild and the weird stuff, but going through the fundamentals, we believe in all of the prophets of the light, from Adam, Noah, Abraham, of course, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, the tribes, Moses, David, Solomon, Christ, the Messiah. And my name is Salim, and I am a follower of the final messenger of light, the final way shower, the final seal of the prophets, Muhammad. And our claim is that that final messenger has been sent to this world with the miracle of ascension. And those in the West are starting to wake up and recognize this miracle of ascension. And you're hearing for the first time, perhaps just some of you, that there are followers of the Prophet Muhammad who are involved in the ascension. Well, where are we in time? Because people say, oh, if you were supposed to be trained by the master of the masters, and our claim is that the final messenger is the Prophet Muhammad, the one who will unify, and who already has, all of the races of the earth, the final messenger to all of the clans, and all of the nations, and all of the skins, and all of the tongues. The final messenger leading us on the ascension of the earth, and the final messenger to all of the other races? Ooh, that is such a bold claim. Yet we have been making it consistently from the beginning of the Prophet Muhammad's time. And my job is just to remind those in the West who haven't heard the story in English, or haven't heard of it recently, how it sounds when someone tells you the story from beginning to end. So let's do a time check. Well, as you can see, I don't have a watch. So what time is it, and where are we? Well, I believe I'm in the right place. I believe this is the planet that you call Earth, and I believe we are in the time of ascension. So let me look up at the skies and check the age and look and see. Can I read the pattern of the stars, and do I know what time in the cycle of planets we are on? Can I tell what has happened? Well, those of you who understand and claim to know the New Age knowledge, you will say, we have just completed the lunar eclipse, and then we have just ended the solar eclipse, and now we are coming to a point in time that many people call the Lionsgate. The activation of the lions. Ooh. What does that mean? Oh, my brothers and sisters, you were told, listen to every story from the beginning to the end. Some of you who have followed along these tales from the beginning to the end know that when I speak to you and say, by the name of Allah, the creator of all that is, the one who has given me life and you life, and on the authority of the Sunnah and the way and the path of our noble messenger Muhammad, the seal of the prophets, that when I declare something in that fashion, some of you who have listened know, ooh, it is a thing that is. So here from the beginning, another declaration. This is the official Lionsgate activation. This is the awakening of all those lion-hearted. This is the awakening of the Western world. This is the official announcement. You have been told. I have spoken it out loud. And all that remains is your understanding and the reflection of your heart to see. Do you have any belief Let's go right back into the story. And where did we leave off? We left off in a strange time where I was talking about jihad in the path of Allah, the idea of the struggle, the warrior spirit. And so much in the West is the confusion and the deception and the dark manipulations that many people don't know what to say, and they're waiting. Is someone going to talk about the truth of the light and explain the true meaning of even jihad? And I've promised it, my brothers and sisters, and oh, it's coming. Well, we say the path of jihad is the path of struggle. And we're all on this path. And when we were talking last time, I was talking about jihad. And we know that I oftentimes go off on tangents and take different strolls as we weave a tale. And those of you who have been on any journey with me know that it might seem like I went off on a tangent. But it only seems so. For at the end, those who understand, there are no tangents. In a path of light, there is only truth that is spoken. And I make sure that the tale is so strange and weaved in such a pattern that at the end of the tale you need no proofs. You need no evidence. It has been woven in such a way that you have felt it. It is a journey that we go on, and the evidence is obvious to any heart that beats and any being that has a soul. We said to understand the vibration of a lion, we have to go back to Egypt. And there I am, a young boy out of high school from America. I walk into the sacred university, Al-Azhar. First day. Where are you from? America. No. Really, where are you from? America? I mean, I'm from America. No. What's your nationality? Where is your background? I say, my mother's British. What about your father? Is your father and mother both Muslim? Yes. Your father, where's he from? Oh, he's from India? Oh, why didn't you just say so? Your name's Salim, son of Shamshad, from the family of Siddiqi? You're from the family of Abu Bakr? I don't know. They laugh at me. Do you know what madhab you are? Do you know what sect you belong to? No. Your father's from India, right? Oh, you're Hanafi. There, you're registered. That's who you are. Welcome to the University of Al-Azhar in Cairo, Egypt. You are the son of your father. Didn't you know that yet? You're the son of your father. Well, of course, that is not any great revelation. You have a father, you have a mother. I have a father, I have a mother, as always I have told you. I have a mother and father, and I was born on this earth, just like any one of you. I, Salim, from the family of Siddiq, I'm an earthling. I'm from Terra. I'm from this earth. I was born and raised here. So how do we get to understand this strange concept of what was going on in ancient Egypt? Well, we say the ancient Egyptians were interested in a certain spiritual concept. They were interested in the resurrection. They were interested in life after death. They were interested in preserving the soul for the afterlife. They were interested in ascension. And they had an understanding of what was going on with many of the other beings of the other realms. And perhaps there was much more going on in ancient Egypt than we have been led to understand.